You good, babe? You good? No, you don't want to sit like that. Where do you want to sit? Right here? Okay. What is up, coconuts? It's Eliza, and in this video I am going to be talking about my journey to becoming a minimalist. So I have not always been a minimalist by any means. It's not like I used to be a hoarder. I wasn't quite at the opposite end of the spectrum, but I definitely used to have a lot more stuff. And I also used to value having a lot of stuff way more than I do now. When I was a kid, I really valued having a lot of stuff, mainly for the reason that I was pretty bullied as a kid, and I thought that having more things, like having more clothing, more toys, the latest technology, whatever, would make kids like me more. Newsflash, it didn't work at all. But that's what I thought. So as a kid, I really wanted to have as much stuff as possible because I thought it would make other kids like me. I really had this mindset of equating a lot of stuff to a lot of happiness from an early age because of that. And that really lasted, I would say, all the way through early adulthood, like all the way through college. My change to minimalism happened basically overnight. Normally, when I make big changes in my life, I like to implement them gradually. I generally do not like to do crazy overnight changes. But minimalism was a unique exception to this rule just because I knew so firmly that it was so right for me. I was like, I need to implement this immediately. And I was right. The way that minimalism came to be was, again, I had this mindset of wanting a lot of stuff and equating that with being happier up until about 3.5, 4 years ago. It all changed one night during summer vacation. I was at the beach with my family and I was winding down before bed one night just watching some YouTube videos, and one of the suggested videos was a video about minimalism. It was actually one of Raw Alignment's early videos on the topic. She does not really make that many minimalism videos anymore. I don't think she's made one for at least like a year or two now, so it's not really a focus on her channel anymore, but she used to make a lot of videos about minimalism because she was an extreme minimalist. In fact, I think that first video that I watched, I don't remember exactly which one it was, but I think it was one of the ones about basically how all her belongings fit into a backpack and a Tupperware tub. And I was watching this video and I was completely mind blown because, like, I knew what minimalism was in terms of a design aesthetic. I knew, you know, what like minimalist decor looked like, but I had never ever heard of minimalism being a lifestyle. I could not stop thinking about the video. That night I think I binged on a ton more minimalism videos by a few different YouTubers, and literally, like, when we got home from our vacation like a week later, within I think 2 days of getting back from the beach, I had posted my desk chair, my hutch, you know, like the shelving unit that goes over your desk, a decorative rocking chair, and my shag rug, all on Craigslist. And within a couple days after that, they were gone. I couldn't believe how good it felt to see the empty space that I now had in my room. And after getting rid of that stuff, over the next several months, I painstakingly went through all of my clothes, my shoes, my handbags, my accessories, and I got rid of so many things. Every box and bag of stuff that left my room to never return made me happier. I mean, that's really it. It's not that exciting of a story. I literally watched a YouTube video and it basically changed my life, but that's how minimalism came to be for me. It's something that I don't think I'm ever going to not implement in my life. I cannot imagine not living as a minimalist now that I've seen how good it is for me. And I want to say, kind of segueing off of that, I don't think that minimalism is right for everybody, because I definitely think that there are absolutely people who thrive in a more messy, chaotic, colorful, bright environment, for sure. But I do think that the overwhelming majority of people have way more stuff than they need and could be happier with less stuff. and don't know the benefits of minimalism just because they've never tried it. I'm gonna do an apartment tour in another video, but you can see behind me, and like you've seen my apartment in videos before. This is pretty much my whole apartment. My kitchen is right there, and then my closet and bathroom are right there, but it's a studio. This is pretty much the whole space, and all I have in here furniture-wise is a mirror, the desk, which is what the camera is sitting on, the desk chair which I'm sitting on, and then my bed, and that's pretty much it furniture-wise. And I really do feel that everything in my apartment brings me either joy and or value. And going off on that, actually, I'd like to quickly reference Marie Kondo, because obviously Marie Kondo has gotten a lot of attention recently, and there's endless memes about her. I incorporate her pretty much every time I use the word joy in a video now. And my thoughts on Marie Kondo's philosophy are, overall, I love it. The only tweak that I have is that rather than asking myself, does this thing bring me joy? I ask, does this thing bring me value? Because to me, that's more important, and that's more in line with kind of my needs, I guess, because there are lots of things in my life that don't particularly spark joy, but they do spark a lot of value for me. For example, my fan that sits in my window and keeps me cool at night because my apartment building is 100 years old and has no air conditioning. Does my fan spark joy? Not really, but it's very, very full of value for me. But other than that, I love her concept of, taking everything in a particular category and just going through it one by one. I also am a huge fan of little boxes to organize things the way she is. So I really agree with her overall, and I have enjoyed watching her show on Netflix. Minimalism has been nothing but wonderful for me, and like I said, I plan to make a lot more videos on this topic in the future, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions about minimalism or any particular videos on this topic that you would like to see, please let me know by putting them down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!